For the winning coach, you look frustrated at the end.
Well, I mean, it's a I think such a I know I thought we kind of dominated a bit there throughout the night. We had four lines, everybody chipped in, and then I know the Cool's penalty was a little bit late and from the side ish, and you don't like to see a guy get hurt. But again, I thought a couple calls towards the end. It's frustrates you. You want to keep those guys playing, especially the guys on the fourth line tonight. They had a great night, and you want to keep rolling. And I think you just get frustrated as a coach that you keep getting in penalty trouble there, and you can't get them out.
I mean, you see a 6-3 game, but was it a 6-3 game in your mind?
6-3 game, like was it? Like,
That's the final score.
oh no, I thought we were better than that,
Right.
and yeah, so obviously three power play goals, 1 5-on-3 against late. So yeah, the score is not indicative of the game. I thought top to bottom, I can't pick a guy that wasn't I guess included in what happened tonight. Everybody had a part to play tonight, and I think everybody did their job.
It's a little frustrating. I mean, you looked so dominant in that first period, so dominant in that second period, and to be a 2-goal game after the first or a 3-goal game after the second really wasn't indicative of what the.
No, and not worried about it though. As a team, like we've been through a lot this year already, adversity wise, and we just that was between periods. There wasn't much to change. Just stay aggressive, stay on top of them, and I think we did that as a whole. And every line got rewarded. It felt like tonight. And it's nice when the fourth line guys are able to chip in and have a part in the game because I know how hard they work. And late in the game, it's nice too. Get Abraham and meet him on the kill. I know they end up scoring on, but just to give them an opportunity here, because you're going to need those guys coming down the road. So it's nice to get them out there.
And that's good back-to-back starts.
Well, he's waited patiently. He beat Guelph back to back. X came in, was able to beat a Flint there in overtime. But I just thought, Winuska, you got to reward good play. You can't just, so and he was excellent in Flint. We got a point because we played well, but he saved ourselves a couple times on breakaways. So, he won the game for, he got his point, and then tonight, I thought, that's a tough game for any goalie. You're not getting a lot of action, then to be called upon late for all kinds of saves is tough. So I give him the benefit of the doubt there.
Where do you want to go with that, the goaltending situation down the road?
Well, you want competition, and we got it now. So that X when he gets in there is gonna have to be at his best because he knows the other guy's pushing. So we have a great situation there. It's just like on any team, you got a number one center, and you hope the number two center is pushing him for his job. So when you get in a situation like that, I think it only makes everybody better.
But down the road, do you want to settle on somebody?
Oh, obviously we're going to settle on somebody, but right now we got a healthy competition, so we're just going to keep going with whoever's hot and continue to roll that way.
I think that's 3 games in a row. It's been a dominating shot clock, and yet you're not sort of getting what. Is that bearing down? I mean, is that.
Well, I guess we got to look at the video. I thought maybe traffic wise, we can keep getting better at traffic. We put a lot of pucks at the net though, and they're not all going to go in, but that's part of our game plan to keep and wear goalies down. And I think we've been obviously indicative of the scores and been able to do that. So maybe it doesn't come right away, but late in the game, if we keep going and posting over 40 shots, we'll get rewarded.
Congrats on 100 points.
Thank you. That was it's a special moment.
You keep the puck for that one, or?
What's up?
You keep the puck for that one, or?
No. It's a Jared's probably got it somewhere. He hasn't given it to me yet, but I'm sure it's somewhere in there.
Do you get frustrated when you see a game like this and you look like you dominate that much and it's a 6-3 game in the last minute or whatever?
I don't think so. I think as a whole we don't get frustrated. I mean, Port Hockey's getting 2 points and that's what we did. We feel good about the way we played, so it's not much more you can ask for.
I mean, third straight game you outshoot a team pretty sizably, and it just seems, the opportunities for goals are there. It just maybe not as much as you're anticipating you're going to get when all is said and done. And
yeah, well, I mean, that's kind of the time of the year where teams ramp up defensively and, kind of get ready for playoffs. So, you're going into games where guys are going to bring their A game in the D zone. And, it's just, that's what we're doing as well. And it's just about bearing those chances.
more physical today?
Yeah. No, it's kind of what we like to do. We like to set the pace with being physical and kind of letting them know that we're going to be leading the pace of the game, and it's worked out for us.
Again, we outshoot them badly. I think they had 4 shots through the first 30 minutes of the game, and it's a 3-goal game going into the third period. I mean, how do you sort of push more for more offense?
You don't. I mean, clearly what we've been doing in the first 2 periods worked, so we just stick to what we've been doing and what we know works.
Important to kind of come back after that loss on the weekend to get back into this. And
Yeah. I mean, we felt good about the way we played this weekend, and we got 7 points out of the last possible 8. And I mean, you're not going to win every game, so we'd like to have a short memory, and obviously it helps to get right back in the win column.
Second, last in the standings, how do you guys get the energy up for a game like this, knowing you should beat them, but there's no guarantees?
Of course, there's no guarantees in the OHL, and I mean, it's really, we try to make our game plan more about us. We dictate the pace, we kind of push the game forward, and I want to say it doesn't really matter who's on the other side. We kind of focus more on our game and being the best we can be.
you like that life on the top line?
Yeah, it was fun to play with guys like that. I mean, you got Cooley and Johnson, 2 great players, and it was fun fitting in there for the game.
Is it weird though when you're used to playing center and you're kind of playing your off zone?
I mean, it's a little weird at the start, but I mean, I felt that I've adapted to it well, and I could play anywhere, center, left wing, right wing, and I feel that I've adapted well to either one.
When you get the 2-0 lead after the first period, but you're holding the 2 shots. I mean, what's more impressive?
Pardon me?
What's more impressive than that start in the first 20? I mean, the fact that you jump on them for 2 goals and the fact of holding 2 shots in the period.
I think being impressive with the 2-0 lead.
You've had a lot of games recently where you've dominated the shot clock. Does it leave you on a little bit more when from that? I mean, you walk into a game like this thinking we got 6, but we probably could have had.
Yeah, I mean, Lennox is obviously a good goalie. He's one of the better goalies in the league. So I mean, it's pretty normal to get those many shots on net and not capitalize on all of them. But I felt that we keep generating shots like that. I mean, goals are gonna come for us.
4-1 after the second period. Again, one of those things where you probably didn't feel like you'd only build up a 3-goal lead.
Yeah, it's obviously nice being up. I mean, I felt like we kind of in the third period started to cheat a bit, but I mean, still happy with the win that we got, and I mean, I think the third period, if we didn't cheat, it could have been a bit better for us.
Forget how many power plays we finished with, but not your style as far as that number of power plays. So,
I mean, our power play, I felt it's usually better than that. I mean,
so not your power play, but our power. You guys don't normally give up those kind of chances.
No.
Chances in the game.
No, we don't. I mean, I think that they had a good power play today. I mean, I think that some days you have like an off day, but I felt that it would be better to go against Kitchener on Thursday.
Important to sort of put that shootout loss behind you after Saturday and get back.
Yeah, I mean, it's frustrating that we lost in the shootout against Flint, but we bounced back tonight and we got the 2 points, and that's all that matters.